Cash rules. Cash rules. Yeah, cash rules. This article I'm about to read y'all, I thought it was an April Fool's joke. I had to slow down and read it because I have supported Sony from the get-go, bro. I got a PS5. I got the highest tier PSN network I'm paying money for. But guess what? When I finish reading this article, you probably gonna be just as PO'd, pissed off to the peak of festivity as I am with Sony and Apple. First, I'm gonna give you my opinion, and then I'm gonna read this article. And you let me know down in the comments how you feel about it. Go ahead and like this video and go ahead and subscribe so I can keep you updated on all the changes that's going on. Because I'm finna give you some down low about the PS6 and all future gaming for the next decade. Let's get into it. Forget you, Sony, and Apple too. But man, my hands are literally shaking right now. Like, it's so crazy, bro. Like, I want a PlayStation 6. I have a PlayStation 5. I got games playing in the background. I take games seriously, just like you guys do in your spare time. This whole ecosystem with Apple, man, it don't sit well with me, okay? If Apple takes over PlayStation games, man, that is the end of us owning any of our own discs. Apple to acquire PlayStation and $401 billion mega merger. Apple and Sony Group Corporation today announced a definitive agreement for Apple to acquire the PlayStation business division. This historic union brings together the world's most advanced consumer technology with the leader in interactive entertainment. The ideal is the power of one ecosystem. Through this investment, the hardware and world-class studios of PlayStation will be integrated into the Apple Silicon ecosystem. The move aims to bridge the gap between high-end console gaming and the mobility of iPhone, iPad, and Mac. The integration is expected to allow PlayStation titles to run natively across all Apple devices. This transition focuses on high-fidelity performance and synchronization via iCloud. The goal is to make the PlayStation Network a core component of the Apple Service Suite. Analysts suggest this move will effectively end the need for dedicated gaming hardware within the next decade. Here's Apple's vision of the PlayStation 6. As part of the announcement, Apple shared the first details regarding the next generation of home console hardware. The PlayStation 6 will be the first console developed entirely under Apple's oversight. Designed in Cupertino, California, the PlayStation 6 utilizes a custom M as in money 6 Ultra chip to deliver unparalleled 8K gaming performance at a consistent 120 frames per second rate. It features a fanless, sleek, brushed aluminum unibody design that is over 50% thinner than the current PlayStation 5 Slim. Furthermore, Apple confirmed that in a decision aimed at minimizing shipping volume and carbon footprint, the new console will not ship with any peripherals or accessories. The necessary input device or controller, as we call it, must be purchased as a discrete unit or by itself. The key features announced: the DualSense 6, the primary controller for the PlayStation 6, is sold exclusively as a separate accessory, retailing for only $250. This pro-level device features MagSafe wireless charging, interchangeable thumbsticks, and a custom back button configuration interface accessible only via a connected iPhone. So if you have an Android, you're screwed. Game Center integration. PlayStation trophies and Apple achievements will merge into a single Unity score for global ranking. Vision Pro optimization, because that's important. Full spatial computing support will allow PlayStation 6 games to be experienced in fully immersive environments on the Apple Vision Pro without latency. Because you got $3,500 for an Apple Vision Pro, don't you? I know you do. Of course you do. Of course you got $250 for a controller. And guess what? The PlayStation is going to be about $760. I digress. The end of physical media in a move that aligns with Apple's environmental goals. The production of physical PlayStation discs will cease by the end of the current calendar year. The PlayStation 6 will not contain an optical drive. All future titles will be distributed exclusively through the redesigned App Store. The current PlayStation Plus service will be retired and replaced by Apple One Gaming. This new tier will bundle PlayStation exclusives with Apple Music and iCloud storage. Current subscribers will have 30 days to migrate their accounts before their data is archived. Yeah, so you're not going to own your titles. You probably won't even be able to play it if you got an Android. Here's the future outlook. The partnership is intended to ensure the longevity of the PlayStation legacy by matching Apple's design excellence with Sony's gaming heritage. The move is designed to make high-end gaming accessible across a wider range of hardware and locations, while consolidating the market under a single unified platform. The acquisition is valued at $401 billion and expected to close by the end of the fiscal year. This timeline remains subject to regulatory approval and standard closing conditions in both the United States and Japan. I hope regulatory agencies of the government or whatever, Japan and America, does not allow this. I am completely opposed against this move. Now, for all of you guys that are in the Apple One or Apple ecosystem, guess what? Hey, you probably love this idea. I've never had an iPhone in my life. I cannot stand Apple products. I hate the fact that it costs you everything just for an app, just for a little game. Every little thing costs money. I don't like the whole ideology of blue bubbles and green bubbles. I don't like none of that stuff. I like Android phones. They simple. I could probably work on it and fix it myself. You know, they come with a lot of RAM. Hey, I love Androids. Hey, I ain't knocking you if you want an iPhone. I got a PlayStation 5. And guess what else? PlayStation 4, that's going to be phased out completely. All of the games are going to be phased out completely. Now, they talking about making the price through Apple owning the PlayStation 6. They talking about making the price $750, $760. But remember, that means that you still got to buy one controller for $250. You're probably going to have to buy the charger too. What iPhone comes with a charger these days? Or do you have to buy that? Y'all let me know down in the comments. Does your iPhone 17 Pro Max, 50 Ultra, Genesis, Star Trek phone come with a charger or not? Or a power brick or whatever the situation may be? It don't come with it because they want to so-called lower the footprint of carbon, which is a bunch of BS. Now, I'm going to tell you just like this, Sony. I done paid y'all $20 a month for the premium tier of the PlayStation Network so I can download games. If y'all are bought by Apple, I will not support the PlayStation 6. I will not purchase it because I want to own my games. But here's the crazy thing. All the games that I have bought under PS5, you mean to tell me if this acquisition is put into play, all those games I bought that's part of the PlayStation Network, all that money I spent, it's going to be archived? That means I can't even play my games. I can't connect my PS5 to the network so we can have that electronic handshake unless I get a part of the Apple ecosystem. Are we truly moving toward the days of You don't own anything, but you happy. You just rent the games. You just license the games. So apparently, that whole video you just watched with me going on and on, reading the whole article, was just an April Fool's joke written by Play Con. They conned me. And I made a whole damn video about Apple buying PlayStation. It wasn't clickbait. I swear to God, I really thought it was a real news article. I got food just like you did, unless you watch the end of this video. April Fools that I thought was true until I asked Chat GPT 5, like PlayStation 5, was it a real article? And it told me it was just satirical. And then I said, no, I need to go to another outlet. And I asked Gemini, was it real? And it said it was satirical. It was also some bullshit. I'm sorry, guys. My video wasn't meant to be clickbait. I thought I was scooping everybody. And I was trying to make the video as soon as I could. And I did some research. I even got screenshots where I typed it into Google and it told me it was real. Please like the video. I don't make fake shit. But since we so close to April Fools, April Fool, unintentional. My bad, y'all.